Joe Biden is going to electrify all military vehicles belonging to the US military. Ain't that sweet? Imagine boasting of an electric fleet in the military. But there's one problem, and it's a big one. This problem could bring America to its knees. Let me tell you why. Hi and welcome to TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host, Vedika. Let's begin. The US military has been taking a severe beating ever since Joe Biden became the president. First, military personnel were given special grants to get their gender surgically changed. Next, the military was forced to turn woke. Now, climate change is the real deal, and the Biden administration wants to make the US military eco-friendly. Joe Biden has announced a process is underway to make every vehicle in the country's military climate-friendly, adding that we are spending billions of dollars to do it. Biden made the announcement during an Earth Day celebration. To quote the man who has evidently lost his mind, Biden said, "I'm going to start the process where every vehicle in the United States military, every vehicle is going to be climate friendly. Every vehicle. No, I mean it. We are spending billions of dollars to do it. This is the first time that such a plan is ever being heard of." The Pentagon is currently working to develop a zero-emissions plan for non-tactical fleets. But Joe Biden's announcement of turning every American military vehicle into a climate-friendly one would have come as a shocker even to the country's journals. There is no clarity as to what qualifies as a vehicle in the world of Joe Biden. Is Biden referring to land-based vehicles alone? Is he also talking about fighter jets? What about America's naval assets? Will they be turned electric or nuclear as well? I'd say only Joe Biden knows, but we all know that is not the case. Joe is not in his senses these days. On a daily basis, the president is losing it bit by bit. Imagine this. Joe Biden wants to convert hundreds of thousands of military vehicles into eco-friendly ones. The only way to do so with land-based vehicles is if they are replaced with or retrofitted with electrical energy consumption mechanisms. Essentially, every military vehicle at the disposal of the United States and each one being given to it henceforth will be electrically powered. It sounds great, right? America being the only country that has an all-electric military vehicle fleet. Imagine how much gasoline the United States would save. But here's the deal. Unless the United States of America wants to be defeated in every upcoming conflict, the country needs to rise as one and reject Biden's catastrophic plan. The United States' entire military approach is to prevent physical wars on its soil. That means that the USA has always waged wars or fought them on foreign lands. Right now, the focus is on Eastern Europe, the Middle East and North Africa, and the Indo-Pacific. If the United States were to have a cent-per-cent electric vehicle fleet in its military, how would the country fight wars? You see, in case nobody in the Biden administration realizes, there are no electric vehicle charging stations located in abundance in areas where the USA could end up fighting war soon. Imagine the US fighting a war in some African country only to realize that it cannot charge its military vehicles. Where would that leave American troops? They would be knocked out cold by any Kalashnikov wielding money. Such a scenario has escaped the old and frail mind of Joe Biden. What is scary, however, is the fact that Biden's team is not telling him what is obvious. He went on to promise the electrification of all military vehicles without being told that successful completion of such campaign would leave the American military toothless.